My dear, my entire family knows what you did, and yet I still defended your name. They smiled at dinner, but each one knew what you truly are to me. My mother wept quietly because she knows I still love you. My father can't look me in the eyes. He knows I chose you over myself. My siblings whisper your name like a ghost that never left our house. They act normal, but the silence around your name is deafening. You think they don't know? Every heartbeat in that room carries your shadow. I told them I'm fine, but my body said otherwise. They didn't need proof. My eyes confessed everything. I begged them not to hate you, even when I did. You hurt me privately, but they saw me unravel publicly. They warned me. I called it love. They watched me fall for you. Now they're watching me crawl out. Even the walls in this house don't mention your name anymore. My silence told them everything you tried to hide. They never asked questions. My grief was loud enough. I smiled, but they saw the scar behind it. You didn't just break me, you left evidence in my entire bloodline. They loved you because I did. Now they grieve with me. I told them you left. But the truth is, I begged you to stay. They don't mention you, not out of hate, but out of heartbreak. My pain introduced you to my family before I could. They don't ask what happened. They saw who I became. My aunt brought you up. My mother walked out. No one asks if I miss you. They know I still do. You broke my heart so loudly, it echoed through generations. They watched my joy disappear the moment you did. My grandma lit a candle. She didn't need an explanation. My little brother asked if love is supposed to hurt like this. They saw me lie for you over and over. They don't judge you. They pity me. They act like nothing happened, but their eyes scream the truth. Even my childhood room knows I cried myself to sleep over you. You left, but your damage is still seated at our table. They saw love turn me into a stranger. They know the truth, but they also know I'd still choose you. My niece asked why I look empty now. I never told them what happened. I didn't need to. I introduced you with hope. I mourned you in silence. My grandfather said nothing, but squeezed my hand harder than usual. They don't need to know details. My silence told enough. I still hear your name in their sighs. They talk around your name like it's a landmine. I see the question in their eyes. Do you still love him? Even the dog waits at the door for you. My mom prays for me more now. They pretend not to notice I don't eat anymore. You broke me and somehow made them carry it too. They welcomed you like family. You left like a stranger. My uncle asked why I look older this year. My dad watches me sleep now, afraid I won't wake up the same. They smile, but they've buried a version of me too. My voice shakes when I lie about you. I still defend you to people who no longer ask. They don't know how to help. I don't know how to let them. You burned me, and they felt the smoke. They knew it before I admitted it. I never had to say it. They already grieved for me. My mom keeps your gift in a drawer she never opens. Even the hallway feels colder without your footsteps. They don't mention your name, they bury it. My cousin saw the texts. She cried for me. My dad never liked you. I should have listened. They saw me glowing once. Now they barely recognize me. My sister called you the lesson. I called you love. I saw it in their eyes, the disappointment they tried to hide. You were my secret joy. Now you're our shared grief. They speak in past tense when they say your name. I keep your memory where they can't reach it. I laugh now, but not from my chest. You destroyed my heart, but you didn't destroy their love for me. My little cousin asked if heartbreak feels like drowning. They think I'm better. I'm just quieter. My grandma stopped setting an extra plate. Even my shadow feels different since you left. They don't believe in love anymore because they saw mine die. You disappeared, but the consequences stayed for tea. My aunt hugged me longer than usual. They lost faith in me when I kept choosing you. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. They used to cheer when I smiled. Now they watch in silence. My room still smells like the lie I told them. You apologized, but they watched me survive you. They told me it wasn't love. I told them they wouldn't understand. My pain showed them what I couldn't. They see the heartbreak in how I sit now. I still sleep facing the wall, like you're still here. They never said, I told you so. They just stayed. You left fingerprints on my soul, not just my skin. They watch me hold laughter like a fragile glass. My family learned not to mention love around me. They knew it ended when I stopped humming in the kitchen. They don't say your name, but their eyes flinch every time I speak of love. My little sister said, you don't smile the same since him. The family pretends I'm healing, but they hear me cry through the walls. They kept your photo, buried under memories we don't touch. Every birthday, someone asks if I've finally let you go. I didn't tell them. They pieced the truth together from the way I walk now. My mother stopped asking if you'd come back. They stopped inviting me to talk about relationships. You taught me silence. My family speaks around it. The truth isn't a secret. It's a shared ache at the dinner table. My cousin erased your number from my phone twice. They watched me light candles for someone who left ashes. You didn't just break my heart, you altered our home. They call it betrayal. I still call it a misunderstanding. Even my grandfather, who barely speaks, shook his head. No one says it aloud, but everyone misses the girl I was before you. They knew the truth before I stopped defending you. I said, I'm over you. They didn't believe me. The mirror lies better than I do. They say, you deserve better. But I still want you. My mother still sets the table for two. They look relieved when I say your name without crying. You were my secret. Now you're our family's wound. My niece asked if monsters wear perfume too. They thought I'd never break. You proved them wrong. I didn't lose you. I lost the me that believed in you. You're not the villain in their story. You're the curse in mine. They tried to forgive you. I'm still trying to forgive myself. My family doesn't hate you. They just don't trust my taste in love anymore. Even the houseplants look like they've stopped growing. They walk on eggshells when your name comes up. I keep pretending I chose peace. They know I chose silence. You didn't just leave. I had to explain your absence. My family watched your lies bloom in my mouth. They said you were charming. Now they say nothing. I kept hoping you'd change. They kept watching me shrink. You were my greatest secret. Now you're my loudest shame. The dinner table remembers your laugh. We don't. Even my baby cousin avoids saying your name. My aunt hugged me like I survived something deadly. You disappeared, and I had to stay behind with the mess. They say your name like it's an old bruise. I kept smiling through the pain. They saw it anyway. They offered comfort. I clung to your ghost instead. I told them it was mutual, but they know I begged. My voice trembles when I talk about the past. They stopped offering advice. Now they just pray. Even the family photos avoid your side of the frame. You were invited in. You left with pieces of me. They saw the truth in my shaking hands. I told them you loved me. They believed me until I stopped believing it too. My tears weren't private. They soaked through our foundation. They keep saying I'm brave. I just feel broken. I wore strength like armor. They saw the dents. My silence gave you cover. Their concern exposed it. Even the family dog stopped waiting at the door. They knew the truth the day I stopped singing. You were supposed to be my forever. They watched it last a season. My cousin cried harder than I did. They don't talk about the night you left, but they remember. You taught me how to lie. They taught me how to survive. I still see pity in their smiles. They watched me fall for someone who never intended to catch me. You disappeared. They stayed. My uncle said love isn't supposed to look like survival. They saw how fast I stopped laughing after you. I still wear the perfume you loved. They hate the scent now. They don't say I told you so. They just hold me longer. My family learned not to mention your name. Out of mercy, I lied to them for you. I can't forgive myself. You broke my heart so wide they all felt the echo. They hear your name and lower their eyes. I defended your darkness. They watched me lose my light. My mother still flinches when I date someone new. You were supposed to be a miracle. You became the lesson. They watched me bleed love silently. The photos are gone, but your shadow still lingers. They asked where you went. I said, nowhere good. I still whisper your name like a secret curse. They prayed for us. Now they pray just for me. You were the storm. They held the umbrella. My little brother said, you don't laugh with your eyes anymore. They forgave your absence. I can't forget your presence. I built a home in you. My family mourned the wreckage. You didn't just break my heart. You haunted our home. They know I still miss you. They just wish I didn't. I stayed too long. They stayed through it with me. You taught me to love pain. They taught me to leave it. Even the walls know not to echo your name. You left my life, but you never left the story.